All right, Cole, thank you. The Illinois State Board of Elections dismissed a complaint against former candidate for governor Darren Bailey and the leader of a prominent conservative political action group. An Illinois Democratic Party leader alleged the two colluded when Bailey ran unsuccessfully for governor. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Cole Hankey explains.
The State Board of Elections decided to dismiss a complaint of collusion, citing vague laws around the issue.
The board voted to accept the hearing officer's findings and the findings of our general counsel and to overrule this complaint.
A top Democratic Party official filed the complaint alleging collusion between former Republican candidate for governor Darren Bailey and conservative political operative Dan Proft. This case revolved around ads that Proft's PAC ran for Bailey during the 2022 general election, as well as a private meeting between Proft and Bailey. State law prohibits, quote, direct contributions from PACs towards campaigns, but it does not directly define what a contribution means, and the hearing officer said there wasn't enough evidence to call those ads, quote, illegal coordination.
The problem is there isn't a definition of what those are. What constitutes coordination?
That same hearing officer recommended that the law be clarified, an action that would need to be taken by the state legislature.
It's our board's feeling that when it comes to deciding what constitutes coordination that is not allowed with an independent expenditure committee, that it really should be the legislature that writes that into the election code.
Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey.
Now, there is a possibility that this could move on to the courts. Now, if the complainants decide to take that step, so far there's been no announcement of a court case.